Hello, good afternoon, all. We want to really understand the process of creating a sign-up page and integrating it with Firebase real-time database, Firebase real-time database. So let's start. Uh, Let me close this solution and create a new, fresh solution. We're going to create a cross-platform project for both iOS and Android. And it's a simple UI we are going to be actually working on. I'm sorry, our emulator might not work, so we're going to be using our phone, and I'm having problem with casting. So actually, those who are following from the video might have problems. They may not be seeing what we're doing, but maybe I will try to be, showcasing some output through the console, so we can be seeing some things. Actually, emulator is really giving us issues. I don't know why. Sometimes it works and other times it's really a problem. So let's say sign up. No, this is a project. Sign up with what? With Xamarin, right? I mean, with Firebase, right? With Firebase project. This is the name of our project. Then we create the project. Project is on the process of being created. I've selected blank. While the project is being created, let's try to organize our Firebase account. Here I'm going to create a project on Firebase. When I click on that, and I will give it a name, say sign up. Sign up with what? Xamarin project, right? This is the name of the project from Xamarin. So it's going to create this project for us by clicking on yes, and then it's asking us whether we need analytics and all this. For now, we don't need anything like that. Then you click on create. It's going to create the project for us. By the time the project is completed, we can create a database with the project. Okay, and the project is being created. Let's give it some time. Okay, so it has created the project. You click on continue, and then you see the project name above here. Can you see it here? Xamarin. If it is not the one you want to work on, you click and select any of the projects that are available here. I have many projects there, many projects. Then from there you click on what? Fire real-time database. That's what we want to use for our project. Real-time database. After selecting that, then click on create database, and then this is the data center where it's going to be hosted. Data center in the sense that real-time database or Firebase database, it's a cloud-based storage system, okay, or a cloud-based system, but because it's doing more than just storage. So it's a cloud-based. That means it's a system that is being hosted on Google Cloud. So it's telling you that this database is going to be hosted either in the United States or in Belgium or in Singapore. Let me select United States. I think which is closer to us from Nigeria here. So you click on next, and then it asks you whether you want to go on lock mode, or since it's a test, let's go for test. Then you move to what? Enable. The default security rule for test mode allows everyone with your database reference to view, to edit, and to delete all data in your database. You see, there's no security here, no authentication. Later, we're going to discuss about authentication. So when you click on that, it's going to create. So this is just a test. After 30 days, it will mandate you to put security. Okay, it's just for 30 days. I don't know if you are getting what we're doing. So this is a Firebase. Can you see the database is what? Is no, nothing is there. This is all like MySQL that you begin to create tables from here, wherever. You know, you're dealing with a small something. You do your design. Whenever you need a table, you put in the name of table from your code. Firebase create it in here for you. You see what? So this is what we have. All I need here is to copy this URL. Can you see the name of the project as a URL for the Firebase? Just copy it. You can also click on here. It copies for you. So copy it and keep it somewhere. That's what we're going to be using. So let me please keep it here. It looks somehow. Let me have a notepad, and I'll keep it here. And I will leave the browser open as it is. I'm not going to close it. So if there is problem, I can easily come back here and do whatever and copy. So now we're done with Firebase. I don't know if you're understanding what we're doing. Now come to the what? Let's come to where? To the coding. So you know, this our project is okay. It's been created by Xamarin or by our IDE, which is what? Visual Studio. So please let's understand the settings in the project here. This is our shared folder, the shared project here. Sign up. You guys are disturbing actually. I don't know what you do. Instead of you to understand what is being done, you're doing something different. So here, this is sign up with Firebase, and this is the Android folder, and this is what? I don't know if it is visible. Is it visible? All right. Let me magnify so we understand things here. So right here, let's try to architecture our project. This is the shared. This is the solution folder. This is the shared folder between the two Android and iOS projects. So in here, I'm going to right click and create a folder called ViewModel and what model for our what MVVM. I don't know if you are getting it. This MVVM is a design pattern, which actually, if you adhere to it, you find it very easy for development to be very smooth and things like that to be very smooth and easier. Otherwise, you'll be having issues binding and issues of communications between entities of your project. So here, the first thing here is model. One thing, no matter how you name it, Xamarin or the IDE will really architecture it the way it's supposed to be. Next is what? ViewModel. And then we have another one called, please, you have to be careful. This CSharp is the one that gives you the one with the icon CSharp, this folder with the icon CSharp as a shared project between the two. You can see the icon here is what? Android, and here it is Apple for the two cross-platform folders of the applications. Then we have what? View. So we have MVVM, right? MVVM. So please don't forget that the first thing here we're going to do is to do what? Is to create the UI. The first thing here, let's create something called sign up. Let's create a content page called sign up. And this content page, we're going to select XAM. You know, this one gives us XAM. And I'm going to give it something sign up. Just sign up. Sign up. Okay, I think this is okay, right? Sign up. If you like, you can say sign up view, please. All right? You can put it this way, sign up view. For segregation, right? So when you create sign up, Where is it going to be created? Here in the what? Here in the view. Why is it taking time to create? All right. So please, immediately, I repeat, immediately pick this, cut this, the tears, and take it to where? View model. Thank you. This solves problem. MVVM, right? Then in here, select and give it a model. This model could be a class. It's just a class that's here. You can just click on this. It takes you to here. Select class and move to where you specify name. The name for this, you can just say, if you like, sign up model or just sign up. All right. If you like, you just give it a name of for table. The table where you're going to store credentials for sign up is users, is it not? So you can give it users if you like. Just give it users. If you like, you say users model. Sometimes I don't want to present model there. I just say users like this. It's all same. You can just understand what we're doing. You can do it how you want it. Please let me start with these users. And ideally, when you create something newly, you need to run and see how it runs, right? Yes. So let's quickly run the UI. Of course, that's why I have problem. Actually, the emulator is having an issue, and I'm using a phone that is a physical device, and actually I can't cast it for an issue I'm having with my system. I cannot cast it, so only people who are here can see. Somebody following from the video cannot really see the result. So I don't know how this is going to help somebody. But then you can see, and then we make our touches here. No, it's running. Look at it here, running. Let me remove this zooming. It's running. While it's running, can we do something? Huh? Yeah. So we take our time. Please, this users, this means model. Please don't forget, one model could be used by many view models and views and UIs. Please, because this user could be used for login. For sign up. Could be used for what? For login. It could be used for what? Password, lost or forgotten password. Yes. All right. Could be used for a lot of things, which is one. Please don't go by notion that each view model will have to have a model, and each view model must have to have a UI. No. You could use one UI and then you introduce one model for it, or many models even, and then view and things like that. You see what we're going to be doing here. So please, let's quickly do something here. Is this visible, please? We don't need to do any zooming. Please, let's understand. This is our users, which is model. You can say users model if you like. So please, let me do something we've been doing let me magnify this a bit so we see it very clearly. While it is trying to run, let's be doing some things here. Please, is this different from classes we've been doing in Java? It's not different. It's not. Is it different? It's not. This is end of what, please? End of class. Thank you. End of the class. What about here? End of what? Sorry, end of the namespace. Sorry, not class. Sorry. End of the what? And what is namespace? Group of libraries, packages, right? End of the namespace. Is it not? Yes, sir. End of the namespace. And what is this? End of the what? End of the class. What's the class name? Users. Thank you. This is very good, really. So what do we do here? Within the class, we're going to introduce setters and getters. For who? For what we're doing. So what are we going to present in the UI? We need users, right? I mean, we need username, we need password, we need compound password, we need email, we need what? Phone number. So I can say private. I think I don't know why we use public here sometimes. Even though private anyway, private really gives you security, right? Yes, private gives you security, but then let's go by, I think private will be okay. Somebody will not just connect somewhere and begin to use your system. Private or what? I need string username, right? Username, and then I have get and set. Sorry? Get and what? That means getter and what? Getter and setter. Yes. Please look up here. You know, I was a Java developer and I'm used to Java, conventions, rules, constraints, whatever. In Java, actually, we define everything small case, unless if it is specified, right? Lowercase. But in here, it's telling me to do what? This is a violation. In CSharp, actually, we use variables are we begin variables by capital uppercase upper letter like this. So please go by that. You see now the violation in private member username is unused. Private member is unused. Yes, unused for now. But I see some designs, some do use public here, but actually this seems not to have any security. But many of C# developers, that's what they use. Of course, since we can, of course, the getters and setters, we can protect it somewhere down there in the view model. You see how we're going to introduce setters and getters over there. These are those. Of course, we want to use them somewhere. They have to be public. We want to use them in another class, right? So let's go by public. So I have public string password. You can ask the system to generate setters and getters for you. But public string confirm password. Confirm password. Confirm password. You see how we're going to confirm the password? And we have public public string email and get and set. Of course, it shouldn't be private. We're going to access it somewhere, right? Public string what? Phone, right? And then we're going to set and get. Okay, email. So in this model, this is all you need. You're just specifying the properties of your table, the model of the table. That's all you need. Please, do we understand? And I guess this has run. This has run. I'm sorry, those who are following from video, you can see it has run to this. What do we call it? Please, somebody should come up here. Victor, come and hold this. Stay by this side quickly. We don't have time really. I want us to finish this as soon as possible. As possible. So please, what can we do on the UI since it has run on our local device or physical device? Let's give it name, right? I've created a UI called Signup. I would have just used this to create a sign up, but notwithstanding, sorry, a problem. Let's do something. Maybe we run to the sign up page instead of main. Are we there? Let's the application run on an invoke sign up page instead of what? Instead of main, since we've created a. I don't know if you understand what I mean. When I run the app, supposed to run the sign up page, not this. Are we there? So let's do that here. This is the main page. This is where it calls the page to be used for who? For what? Let me now use the main page here to invoke sign up page. That means I need to have navigation page, right? New. Sometimes you say app at current. Or okay, let me go by this. The navigation page. That what? Just call the name of the page here. I want to test something. Okay. For the instance of the page here. New what? Sign up. No. Get user time. Okay, sign up view, right? It's like you guys are not following. Yes, it's asking me to do kind of what using, that is input. Of course, I needed to import it from view. Yes. I can import it completely from the something. And let me just go by view. It's something, but it will call view here. If you don't want to see view there, then you have to import it from the complete project here. Then it does that for you. So let's run it and see. But what is the expectation? What is sign of view? Sign of view contains nothing. So let's run. So it's going to run. This is where we're going to write our UI, all what we want to do in the UI, the username, the password, and everything. Has it run? It is running, right? I think let us just create the UI, then we go and come back. That means we have to stop the video and create video 2 for it. And you see it has run to something. And that is what we have choosing. We have seen as a default here. So let us quickly introduce some things here. I want us to create another stack here, and we name it. Say here we have an entry. We're not going to do a lot of things here in the entry. An entry field, sorry. An entry here we call say the placeholder. The placeholder here should be username. Is it? Yes. Username here. And then say the let's give it font here, something bigger, something let's say large, so we can be seeing. Is it displaying?
Yes.
It is displaying, right? Let's quickly do something. I don't want to waste time there, so let's quickly just introduce the code behind name, which we say entry what? Entry username. I think this is enough, right? Then we introduce binding later for the text. Let me quickly introduce many of this and change the something. This copy and paste sometimes is not really good. Password, right? And here password. Password. This is confirm password. Then here confirm password. Then email. Sorry. Email. Then what?
Phone number.
Phone. Phone. Okay. Is it?
Yes, sir.
It's all right. It has all has displayed, right?
Yes, sir.
You need to give it a kind of beautification, spacing, like spacing in between them. I think 10 is okay. 10 pixels or even 5. Then if you need padding, you introduce padding like kind of say we need 20 all round padding. Okay. Are you seeing? You should be showing them. Don't show me here. I don't know how to do this. The emulator is really giving me problems. I need to reinstall, and we don't have time for now, really. If you want to do everything, then maybe you need another stack to put the command button. Here, give it text name as say sign up, right? Maybe give it background color as background color. We have to stop here actually immediately after this. Then maybe after prayers we continue. So we're going to create another video. See background color, let's say blue. Okay, and maybe the text color, let's say white, so it becomes bright and readable. Okay. Huh? You said? We're not going to use method, we're going to use command. Yes, we're not going to use clicked method, rather command. Okay. Padding, let's say 20. So it's also having padding of 20. So our UI is completed. Now we have to stop here. Let me stop the something. So we're going to create next video after prayers. We continue. Most